Hey guys, and welcome to another review. Today we're going to review the MK.48 Mod 0 Camo. This gun is an extra gun and you can only obtain it from certain cases. This weapon has 51 damage. 51 damage is a bit above average for a machine gun, and 51 means that it has the possibility to be a 2-hit kill on light fast back, close quarter combat, or when your enemy is slightly damaged. 33 portability, which is way below average for a machine gun, so it's actually quite slow. 68 rate of fire, which is also very slow because the average is about 80, so this gun shoots really slow compared to the other machine guns. Has 60 accuracy, which is also it's average, not to say a bit below average as well, and has 68 recoil, which is below average. With below average I mean better, so it has better recoil than other machine guns, and it has automatic firing modes, and it features an immense magazine with 100 of 100 bullets. Now let's go on with the recoil test. As you can see, its recoil is absolutely immense, but after it went up a bit it goes just straight in a big blur, and you can easily keep recoil as the minimum by just letting it go up and then just keeping it steady at one point, and you'll be able to just hit people at mid-range to long range easily. So after that nice cinematic, let's go back to the review. And I did fire team for this review since it's quite hard to make good accolades or good gameplay with a machine gun. At least I'm able to do it, but not when frapsing, because you still lag a bit when you're frapsing. So yeah, the MK.48 Mod 0 Camo. So the mod stands for the pre-attached ACOG TH1 scope. The 0 stands for the decreased recoil, and the Camo stands for its stealth, also Camo, like it says in the name. So this weapon is an extra gun. You can obtain it from Miss Ends, Miss Kalikas, Transport Locus, and it also says Miss Juliet, but I'm not really sure about that. And this weapon has 51 damage, which means you should be able to get a 2-hit kill if you're lucky, and the biggest possibility to get a 2-hit kill is at close quarter combat on a light fast guy in his back, because in his back he's always weaker. And since it's a machine gun, recommended to use it in either QR or in fire team like I am doing, but we'll talk about that later. Has 33 portability, which means you walk quite slow with it. It's a machine gun, but still below average for a machine gun. 68 rate of fire means that it's more precise, to be honest, because if you spray really fast with this weapon, the recoil would be even bigger or worse to handle with, and you'll just be spraying ahead and just missing every bullet whatsoever. 60 accuracy, which is fairly good for a machine gun, but still it's average for a machine gun. But in this weapon, since it has an ACOG scope on it, you'll be able to hit people from it to long ranges if you tap fire, and if you're quite skilled with this weapon, because it still takes some skill to handle it properly. 68 recoil, which means which means that it's above average, sorry, because it has less recoil than other machine guns, which makes it easier to handle and easier to kill people at longer distances. So this weapon has a pre-attached ACOG scope, which makes it easier to kill people at long range, since as you can see its crosshair is quite big but while walking or whilst just crouching or standing. So the ACOG scope makes it precisely and makes you able to kill people at longer ranges. And this weapon is really recommended for QR or fire team. QR it's recommended because it does a lot of damage, and you hit zombies, infected people quite hard with it, and has 100 bullets, so you can shoot zombies long till they just have low HP and run away for you, because you're gonna kill them sooner or later. You can hold zombies back as well, and you walk quite slow with it, so it would be recommended to use another weapon as well to run with, or just your pistol if you go with pistols. And it's recommended for fire team because this weapon is easy to take a lot of people out because of its huge, immense magazine. So it's recommended for just cabin thief or black lung because you have a lot of enemies and you need to put a lot of lead in them to kill them because zombies really take a piss to kill. So it takes about 4 hits for each zombie to be dead. And it's quite hard to get a headshot with this weapon. And also headshot is a two hit headshot in zombies. And yeah, it's good for crowded areas. It's also very good for, let's say, Elimination Pro with no backpack, if any, because you can spray a lot of people rush on you. You can easily kill them because it has high damage, 2 to 3 hit kill, and no need for reloading and quite long range, so you can use it for those type of situations. And the difference between this weapon and its default version means that it has 1 recoil decrease. So the default version has 69 recoil, which is 1 more, and that's a really small difference if you look at it. But if you really scope in with both weapons and you spray with them, you really see the difference for just that one, because it's a machine gun that makes a lot of difference for it to have 1 less recoil. And also it says that it should have increased portability, so you should be able to walk faster with it, but that's not the case, at least not that I noticed yet, or it doesn't show in the stats either. And well, as we know, Nexon's stats ain't really that good, because sometimes the stats are different from how it performs in game. But this weapon overall is really good. You can easily kill a lot of people in it in just elimination of one army, but it takes a piss and you need to be skilled with this weapon or just with machine guns overall. You can kill people at quite long distances, but it's recommended to use it in either QR or in Fireteam like I'm doing. And I hope you guys enjoyed my review. Stay tuned for more, of course. See you later. Bye.